Welcome back to another 3 Bourbon Years. This week, we have a long overdue blind on our hands.
Yes.
It's been a while. We've been doing a lot of single bottle reviews.
We've been doing single barrels.
And single barrels. And we had to shake it up. So, we are going to do a Buffalo Trace Mash Bill 2.
It seems like, honestly, it seems like we haven't talked a lot about Buffalo Trace in the last, probably 4 videos. But really, so we wanted to do blind, and we got all the Buffalo Trace Mash Bill 2. I know we don't have handy. Sorry, we haven't got one yet. But we're throwing in Ancient Age. It's owned by Age International, but it's still Buffalo Trace Mash Bill 2 juice. So it's been foretold. So should taste similar. I mean, obviously there's some outliers here, but you know, they're all the same mash bill. So curious to see where they rank.
Do you mean Hancock?
What'd I say?
Handy.
I meant Hancock.
Hancock.
Sorry.
Hancock Reserve.
My
Hancock,
bad.
Right. The way this
Same
is going
thing.
to work.
I'm thinking about Handy, sorry.
The way this is going to work, it's pretty simple. You're going to see exactly what we're drinking. These have been mixed up in random order. We don't know what they are. We're going to drink basically glass A through D. And you're going to see us try them, and then we're going to go back through, and then we're just going to rank them from 1 to 4, essentially.
Yeah, and they're going to know what we're drinking, but we won't.
You'll see the key the entire time down below. Yeah.
Full disclaimer, since we don't have that Hancock, we were worried about this.
It's going to stand out.
Because
like
it's going to stand out.
Yeah.
It is just like honey water.
Yeah.
It's a very easy sipper, like mixer. So,
I'm interested with this.
To keep it legit, we wanted to keep that in there. So,
All right, should we dig into it?
Yeah, let's do it. So we're
A's
starting.
on the left.
We're starting our left, your right.
yeah.
Should we go the other way?
Yep.
All right, our left, their right. So
Okay, yeah.
this
Go
one.
this way. Yep.
All right.
Glass A.
It's gonna be all glass A. It's gonna be all light honey, a little bit of rye.
Ooh.
This one's pleasant.
Ooh.
Cherry.
I feel like this is gonna be harder than we think.
Oh, yeah.
It's
always-
gonna be.
it
It's gonna
always
be
is.
difficult.
But these are all very similar.
I know. Well,
even
yeah.
this guy has the same profile, right? It's just kind of.
Is there any like significant proof difference? What is the Rock Hill? The
Oh yeah, so
proofiest?
Rock Hill's 100, Elmer is 90,
93.
93, and this is
80 probably.
90.
All right.
Yeah.
Still some hooch.
So there's
Got
like
the-
there's some mustiness to this one.
Yes.
It's a very pleasant nose.
I like it.
Very sweet, very cherry.
I'm getting some like honeysuckle thing or like some sweet crispness on it. I don't know, like
Yeah, there's some
crisp fruit.
crispiness,
I don't
yeah.
know.
There's an herbaceous like cilantro quality to it. Like
Like that, yeah, like a rye thing.
yeah, like like the rye probably coming through for me. But yeah, I'm definitely getting the honey.
Should we dig in?
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Pleasant nose.
That's nice. That's
Buffalo
tasty.
Trace product.
No.
That tastes like black velvet Canadian whiskey. No,
Nice. Yummy.
that is really good.
It's really it is oily.
Oh, man.
It's very light. It's still kind of finishing a little bit.
Yeah, like a medium finish. It's like strong, and then it hits a wall, and there's still a little
Yeah.
lingering, but it like
Clean.
Yeah.
clean.
clean.
It's clean.
Yeah.
Balanced, clean.
I feel like
Not
I
very
like-
potent flavors.
I can
Yeah.
wash my laundry with that, and it would come
I could
out
have that as an air freshener for sure in my car.
Mouthwash before you go to bed.
Yeah, I might
So
get pulled over.
I think
though.
maybe when you guys said this, but like the color in these are all the exact same.
Oh yeah,
They're 100%. Even the wherever that is,
Yeah.
it's not like too light.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
so they're kind of blended in.
All right. Glass B.
B.
Good job.
I know
Usually-
your brain. I saw the gears turning.
You literally beat me to saying number.
This is a different.
Whoa, this
It's a
is.
different story.
Smells kind of like ass. I'm just kidding. But there's some barnyard.
It went from like funk and like.
Some goatiness on there.
Dude, this smells like a cigarette.
It definitely
This
does.
smells like an ashtray.
I did use one of these for a Palm while I was smoking the other.
Oh man, that's a huge change from the first one.
This is bright and fresh and honey
Yeah.
and crisp, and this is like
The wharf.
I'm
The wharf, yes.
This is like I'm smelling like a boot.
Or a Vet's bar.
Doesn't it have like a kind of
Yeah.
a rubber leather like
Rubbery leather.
out on a farm?
I
Yeah.
don't think it smells very good.
It definitely isn't as pleasant as the first one for nose wise. I'm ready to try it. And
I don't know if I'm hating it as much as you are, but it's not.
I don't
as
even.
good
I'm
as-
gonna be honest. I don't even want to try this. But we'll do it.
Cheers. Cheers. Tastes better.
Very
well,
corny.
maybe not.
Yeah, at least doesn't taste.
It was sweet up front, and then I hit like corn.
It's very hay though, like very outdoor.
That died like pretty quick.
I was gonna say that back of throat though, there's a little more proof there. It seems like.
It definitely,
like there is a sweeter finish on it. I will say, like there's a corny kind of like
I feel
rougher beginning, but there is a sweet finish on the tail end.
Yeah,
that could be a corn thing too, right? Like that corn.
I feel like I'm fighting to get something out of that one.
I feel like there's definitely a lack of quality there. But
First one it had a lot more.
This is the Blantons, and you're just lack of quality there.
Yeah, it sucks.
you never know. Yeah, very corny. I mean, it's very one-dimensional.
That's a very meh.
Yeah.
At least compared to A. A got me thinking, I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. And then not so happy.
H&H, we're like,
not so happy anymore.
Good.
So we're on C now.
All right, C.
Glass C.
C.
Whoa, that's like sweeter now. That smells like icing. Like cake icing.
But that nose for me, maybe it's my stubby glass. Like the least of the three though in terms of profile on there.
You do have to kind of offend yourself. Like get in there and take a nice. There you
Yeah,
go. How do you feel? Taking a Mitch sniff.
There is a little like there's alcohol on there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Ooh, that's
But there's that sweet like sugary kind of aspect to it.
Powdered sugar.
Like, yeah, powdered sugar.
This is like
If you're
this
a line of powdered sugar.
the first so A had like a lot of dimensions to it. B was very corny and like one-sided.
B felt very dull.
This
on, like,
is
one side.
this is smelling kind of like single-sided. Like there's only
I
one.
can't
thing
get a
going on.
lot. I'm struggling right now with the third.
I'm with you. This
Yeah.
is like the nose on this
Let's
is
see.
very like one thing.
Yeah, and I can't even think of what it is. Is it like
It's like sugar.
grapey, sugary?
Which I'm
Gravy
going in.
sugar. Yeah.
All right, cheers. That is like frosting.
It's a little bitter.
It is bitter. You're right.
A little. I'm not trying to.
On the
bitter
back of my
honey water.
tongue though.
Bitter honey water.
Dare I say?
Wow, that made me nervous about B.
There is a little. I got a little smoke on the tail end.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a little smoke. Sack tap on the tail end. Just.
a little flick. Okay.
It's good though. It's not like bad, but there is just like a little bit of bitterness there.
Do I feel like I like that one more than the second one? That's gonna be
that's
the
a good
tricky.
point.
That's the tricky part right now. I'm gonna need to think about it when I go back through. But
I hate the second one.
B and C are both meh. I do think I like C a little better, but
Yeah.
we'll see when
We'll
we
go
go
back
back through.
Yeah.
All right.
D.
Glass D.
For the D. Don't let me down, D.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
This
Okay.
just smells good.
That smells good.
Just smells like home.
Yeah.
That is nice.
That's Buffalo Trace in a nutshell.
The little limestone water, you know.
I mean that has distinct like fruitiness.
It's got some grapiness.
I talked about like layers. There's like different things going on. It's not so like
Oh, it's like a bake shop. Baked goods.
it smells like a glazer donut.
I would say possibly besides A, the more
Yeah.
complex of the group.
Yes.
Yeah, no, definitely
I
as
think
far
we
as
should go with
noses.
that, yeah.
It feels oily compared to the other
Yeah.
ones. Like this is the first one that I actually
Sloshing
noticed.
around in there.
Yeah.
It's like that doesn't look like water, right?
It's like maple syrup.
Yeah. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, nonce.
that offends.
Oh yeah, nonce.
Ooh.
That drink's above its proof for sure.
And it's
You gotta
oaky.
dial in the offends because you use offends negatively and positively on the show,
This
and I never know which one
goes-
to mean.
This is a good offend.
Yeah.
I like being slapped and tickled. Sometimes I don't.
Okay,
Sometimes I
There's
want
some
to just.
oaky. There's some oaky presence to that one.
Yes.
With some fruit, some like lighter fruit,
And that smoke's
oily.
coming through again, like that, like charred, oaky.
Still going.
This
With-
one isn't
with
bitter.
that- with
I
that.
kind of want to like lather my
Oaky, no
skin
bitter.
No bitter.
in this.
Yeah. Yeah. This is like a.
Okay, so here's something very interesting.
That one's good.
We're not trying to guess. Taylor always gets mad at me because I try to guess. But one of these I think I know.
One of these things is not like the other.
One of these I think I know is Ancient Age, and I might like it more than
Uh-oh.
another one, which is like blasphemous.
Which is what I told you might
Right?
happen.
Like-
I told you it might happen.
yeah.
but we're not going to give that away.
I actually don't really know what these are, and so I'm kind of scared. But
I don't.
I have an idea. Anyways,
do we have water? Should we
let's go back through.
wash our palates?
Because then it gives us a second. You can
Yeah,
get
so
get some water. So,
all right.
Yeah, so we'll go back through.
we'll go back through.
We'll fast forward.
Fast forward, and then we'll come back with our rankings. So check it out.
Okay. So this was actually tough because
Yeah.
we collectively decided A and D were both
A and B
similar
were
but different.
slugging at each other, and B and C were slugging at
And
each other.
honestly, so we'll go through it in a second, but we were all in the same boat of what we
Yeah,
thought.
we're all in the realm.
Yeah.
But A and D
He's got
was
the paperwork.
A and D was kind of a toss up. But like
A and D was a toss-up. B and C was a little less of
A
a
and D
toss-up.
was a toss-up.
okay, don't look at it yet.
I will tell you guys why I think you're wrong. And
Okay.
You can tell me why. You
Ah,
think I'm
okay,
right.
yeah.
So let's go up to our number one
Okay.
spots.
So our last place for all of us.
We
is
all ranked B last.
Glass B is last. So, what is Glass B? That is
our
C.
which is
And so that is Ancient Age.
no way. So we
So-
all ranked Ancient Age.
we knew that
This is an obvious.
based on the finish.
Yeah, it was bad.
The finish was the most obvious. It was very corn forward. It died in about half a second. You're like, oh, that's sweet. Bye.
Yeah.
And there's
Honestly,
nothing.
if that had a longer finish though.
The little half a second you
No,
get
okay.
Yeah, no.
I
is
like.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Smelled
I've had
so-
worse $40 whiskeys.
So F tier.
Honestly, I've had worse $40 whiskeys than that.
I haven't. That's the worst tasting whiskey I've ever had in my life.
You were hating on it pretty
I
good.
cannot stand that. The
Okay.
fact that someone told us that was like, try this instead of that.
He
out
shipped
of
it to us for free though.
He
so
shipped it to us, and he's a fan.
He should have sent us money with it. Unbelievable. Okay,
He's a good guy.
All right,
sorry.
Yeah.
we love you. We love you.
All right. So
Okay, the next one that we all have the exact same.
Yeah.
So our third place,
Our
ranking number 3,
C.
is Glass B.
and can I make my guess?
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I think it's Elmer.
I think this is Elmer.
Elmer was historically bitter as shit.
Is it Elmer?
Oh no! What
It's not Elmer. What is it?
It's Blanton's.
No,
No, it's not.
way.
No, it's not.
Oh no.
No, it's not.
No way. That means Elmer is somewhere.
Is this right?
All right.
Are you sure it's B?
You wrote it down. I just moved him around.
I was having fun pouring. I said B's for Blanton's.
This is why we do blinds.
Dude, Bland's is a little
Now,
bitter, man.
hang on.
Mitch, they can't see those. Move them back here. Gosh.
Remember,
Put this one here.
Blanton's is single barrel. So
That is
this could
true.
be a bad
Tastes better.
That's true.
Blanton's.
Tastes bitter.
It's
still.
bitter.
Could be a bitter one, but
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought it was Elmer for sure.
damn, really, that threw me off. That means Elmer.
I thought I picked Blanton's as the
You
number one.
might have Elmer as number 1 now.
Dude, all right. So
Or
Okay,
we
hang
can-
on. So how do you feel about it? So
I feel sick. to my
collective.
stomach. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, so hang on. So this is Blanton's.
I feel sick to my stomach. So
Like
listen,
I just got kicked in the nuts.
this single barrel Blanton's, throw that in there, felt bitter.
Felt bitter.
It felt like there was.
So that was when you guys were comparing to Ancient Age, saying
That's not good.
this
Wow.
can hang, and that's bad.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay,
Same.
we
same
might have a
warehouse.
bad.
warehouse
We might
age.
have a bad
I'm
Blanton's.
such a Blanton's fanboy too.
I know.
And now my spirits are crushed.
But it's bitter, man.
It
bitter.
isn't. It isn't the best
With you.
Blanton's. Honestly, it's not. It's
Wow.
not the best Blanton's.
Shocking developments here in the Three River Nears. Okay, last two glasses. We actually have these flipped, so these two picked their same number 1 glass, and I picked the exact opposite actually.
Yeah, so we'll go through
Number 1 and number 2. So,
our second favorite.
yep. So second favorite,
had-
second favorite for you
Let's
guys.
pick ours.
So you pick it up, I'll pick up. So their second favorite's my most favorite,
Okay.
and that's glass A.
Hey,
So glass
What is glass
A?
A?
Oh my gosh, dude. What?
Glass A is Rock Hill Farm.
oh no!
No way. No way.
So
Wow.
you guys are Blanton's fan, or sorry, you guys are Elmer
Elmer.
Tilly was your number one. So their number one was LMNT Lee. My number one was Rock Hill Farms. That's how it broke down.
Okay, we gotta break this down here.
So the winner of the night is LMNT Lee.
We have
Overall, on average,
we have crapped on this bottle before.
All right, hang on. Let's talk about right now.
Dude.
We're talking about number 2, okay, which is Rock Hill Farms.
number 2.
Let's talk about Rock Hill Farms right now.
Okay. Rock Hill Farms. To me, the reason I picked it.
I don't have. You picked it as number
So
1.
I picked it because it's got so much spice at the end, and it
You
just
like the
feels like there's
spice.
such a more oaky flavor.
I was right
to
there
it
with
at
you.
the
It was
very
so
end.
close.
Yeah.
It was so close.
The only reason I picked it was because of the spice at the end. I felt like it just did more than Glass A, right? So for me, it just did a little bit more on the tongue than Elmer did. That was the only reason. At the very end of it,
It's tasty.
Elmer's nose though, leagues beyond all of them.
Guys,
Elmer's nose is wild.
the video that came out,
Cherries.
I don't know if this video came out last week or a couple weeks ago at this point, but
Should
we had 2 denies and a buy on the
We
Rock Hill
don't know
Farms.
what we're doing.
So here's the
What
thing.
they're doing apparently, but we don't. Oh
Here's
my
the thing:
God.
is Rock Hill Farms is so like single-sided to me. It's
No.
what it does very well, but it's so like
Fair.
you're running through a tunnel, and what it does is very good. But like,
Pour more of that so we know that's the exact same thing that you're trying. I want to make sure nothing was messed up in this.
That's wrong. You're wrong. This.
hang on. So you think it's multifaceted?
I think it starts out sweet,
Yep.
and then it travels to oaky and spice.
So you think it's
This, the nose brings you in, and it's amazing. But then,
Is it the same nose? It's the same thing.
yeah, it's
Oh
not-
man,
yep.
we've crapped on Elmer quite a bit.
Either way, it averaged.
Yeah, man, that's
Because remember, what was the whole point of Elmer? Elmer was taking his favorite picks of Blanton's, right?
yes.
And putting them aside. That was his whole story. Because Elmer was one of the master distillers at Buffalo Trace. And the whole story is he would take the honey barrels that he fell in love with, like these are my favorite, and he would put them aside and then put them in his own bottle. And it became Elmer's batch.
So here's the thing. I've been shitting on Elmer since day one.
Oh wow.
And this is why you do blinds, folks, because
wow.
when you compare every mash bill to, obviously this is the standout, right? It's the lower end. We all rank Blanton's as number 3.
Yeah. It was low.
Which is interesting. I think we got a bad barrel. I think some of the best Blanton's I've had
some honey sweet.
Yeah,
would
some really good
probably
blends, you know what I mean?
probably be towards the front of this blind.
Yeah.
But I think it can vary with
Yeah,
blends.
don't buy a B. If you see a B,
But
don't buy
here's
a
the thing: we ranked 2 to 1. We ranked Elmer better than Rock Hill, which I think is crazy.
And Elmer was still your second.
And
Elmer was
all of
still
us,
my second.
all of
Elmer was
us
still very
ranked
high, right?
Elmer and Bland.
It was
or
obvious.
Elmer and
It was obvious this should be
Right,
higher
right.
than the rest.
we ranked both of these above Bland's, which I think is crazy too. All right, let's wrap it up, boys.
Okay.
All right. Have you guys been able to find these bottles? Have you ever been able to find a Rock Hill Farm? Have you been able to find an Elmer? Or have you tried Ancient Age? Do you think that we're crazy
We
saying
love it
Ancient
so much.
Age is not anywhere close to these because it was
really
the clear
isn't.
last place
It
bottle
really
out of all
isn't.
these? Do you think our Blanton's pick at
Elmer,
third
the
is any
king.
good?
Elmer, the king of the day.
Yeah.
What?
We
King of
just did a
Nashville, too.
review last week of Rock Hill Farm, and I think Mitch and I were actually saying that we prefer Blanton's and some other bottles
we
more than
poop
it.
on.
That's why you love blinds.
That's why you do blinds right there, because you can't always remember back to the bottles that you've tried.
Now I'm
months ago.
questioning everything I know.
So last thing, don't forget to go over to Patreon, follow us over there. You get a bunch of extra content. It's only $5 a month. It
Talk
helps the
to
channel
me.
out big time. Mitch chats with you all day over there. It's really just a place to hang out and talk whiskey. In fact, we're doing trades and stuff with our members over there now
Yeah.
at this point. So it's a cool place just to hang.
To hang.
Yeah. All right.
All for one and one for all.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, just film and I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first, and then swirl it around the top.